Alright, so I'm going to show you this little tool that I made to manage the thousands of little passwords I have and other bits of information that needs to be encrypted. What I wanted is an intelligent text file of sorts where I would just be able to type stuff in quickly and then be able to find it quickly as I work. So the tool is called Secrets. Here's the commands for it, but I'm going to show you how to use it. So the first thing you do is create a new secrets file. I'm going to make one in my Dropbox just so I can synchronize it across different computers. So what that does is it creates this folder, and inside that folder it creates a key file. And this key file is needed to access this file on any other computer, so you'd have to copy it securely, not using Dropbox, to any other computer where you'd like to access this. Once you've created the file, then you can add stuff. And as you can see, that put me into Vim, which is what I wanted, the text file. So I can treat it as a text file. I can just give something a title. I can create a new field and then a new value for that. Again, field, value, and you can see I'm using Vim to my advantage here. All the usual stuff works. Now if I wanted to add more than one entry, I would just add 2 breaks and go Gmail, password for that, something, and then let's say LinkedIn, and you can see I'm not being very accurate, which is the idea. And if I had some Photoshop serial number that I wanted to store, I could do that too. And then you would just save it as a normal file. It does the magic, encrypts the file. If I was to look at this file now, it would be full of gibberish, which is what I wanted. So now I obviously want to find these things quickly. So for that you go secrets find, and here you can start using fuzzy search. Basically, if I wanted my Gmail password, I can kind of type just a few letters I'm thinking about, which is Gmail password, and it magically finds it for me. If I wanted to have the serial number for Photoshop or PSN or whatever, HP for whatever reason, it would be able to find that. If I wanted the title but field 2, or title entry field 2 or field 1, you can kind of see that I'm not being very meticulous about typing the exact name, and it's still kind of getting me to the point where I want to be. And let's say I wanted to do Gmail password, I press enter and I go straight to my clipboard. So secrets find, GMP, it's already on my clipboard. Secrets find serial number, it's already on my clipboard. That's the idea. So it's still a usual text file, so you can do secrets edit and you can still look at the entire thing, modify it for whatever reason and save it, and it will just work. So another thing is, if you were going to add a new entry, by the way, you could have just added more entries here, whatever, blah, blah, and it would still work. But if you wanted to just add a single one or whatever, a few of them without looking at your entire secrets file, and for whatever reason you made a mistake, you said field and then you forgot to do the value, it kind of tells you, hey, on line 3 you've made an error at this point. It could be more friendlier, but at least it shows you where the error is. And now you can either abandon your changes or just go back and fix it up. And it works. If I go and try to find my totally wrong field, it's there. Finally, I guess you're not locked into anything. If you wanted to export this thing, you could still do that, and it just goes into spits out everything as a text file. That's really it. I mean, it's meant to be simple, and it is. That's all I got.